All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Spark Tabor. Welcome to Spark Tabor with four comedians. Starting off great, starting off the way I want to. With us today, we have four comedians. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
My name is Frank Bakes. I'm a comedian.
Rainwater. I'm also a comedian.
My name's Wes Hedger. I'm sort of a comedian.
My name's Kevin Jones. I'm an occasional comedy hobbyist.
All right, and how long have you guys been doing comedy, and how'd you get your start?
I'm doing it about a year, 11 months to a year. And I was just getting bored in life and wanted to do something fun, so.
I started doing stand-up maybe a little less than a year ago. I actually started doing stand-up on a dare and found out that I absolutely loved it, and I've just kind of run with it ever since.
I'm at less than a year in, about 10 months, and it's just something to do.
My first time was actually 5 years ago, but I've only been consistently on stage maybe about 2 years. I was working 60 hours a week at a crap job, lived in a crap trailer, and decided if I was going to be broke, I wanted to at least be happy with what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. As comedians, we all get kind of, we all see a lot of comedy. We think to ourselves, maybe people should never do that again. What's something you see comedians do on stage or off that you want to stop immediately?
One thing I don't like, I'll go off stage. It's not that I don't like as much as I just kind of find it annoying is when people do one or two open mics and they change their name to comedian and they start telling everybody how you're supposed to do comedy. Or when they make a comedy page, but it don't have anything different on it from the regular page. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll follow anybody's comedy page if they send it to me. But it shows up in your timeline, both of them posted at the same time, the same joke. If you've got a page, I just think you should do something different. If you don't got enough stuff to have two different actual material on profiles, just stick to the one. Don't jump the gun. There's plenty of time.
I agree with that, Kevin, 100%. That gets on my last nerve. Like, people they'll link their comedy page to their Facebook page to their Twitter, and I'll see three things for the exact same statement, and like that's a real quick way to get me to unfollow you, because it's like, what is the point of seeing that?
Yeah, why read the same thing 3 times?
Tell your jokes. Like, I love when comedians fight on Facebook. It's the best.
Yeah.
I wish comedians fought more on Facebook. Every day, I want to just send people a message that says someone doesn't like you and not say who, and that'll be enough to set off
Let
most
the
of the
fake booking
comedians.
begin.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sorry.
Anybody who might have
there.
a problem.
But I love when it's face to face. It's never face to face. First of all, it's always like you're the worst on Facebook. Then a person is like, "Oh, what's up, man?" But one thing that I don't like about people that fight on Facebook is I don't like when people put intentionally incendiary comments on Facebook. Like, I don't like comedians that wear leather vests, and then there's only one comedian in the city that wears leather vests. But then when that comedian addresses them, they're like, I was talking about all comedians that wear leather vests, of which I only know one. If you're gonna start some crap, dude, just tag him in it, or don't say it at all.
Yeah, call Jay Armstrong out by his name.
Yes.
Can we?
Well, actually, I'm talking about more than that. But yes, that
It happens
too.
to Jay a lot.
It happens
I
to
don't
Jay
know
a lot.
why. Jay
Jay's
gets
lovely.
pooped on a lot. Jay's
He
like the
does.
scariest looking dude I've ever seen in my life.
That's why they never
And
mention
everyone's
him.
like, everyone's like, screw that guy.
Nah,
I
dude.
love Jay.
I'm gonna start. I don't have a lot of issues with people, but I'll start tagging people. I'll be like, hey, I didn't like how Jeremy wears his hair. Boom. Facebook war.
Wait, can we talk about Jeremy right now?
Yeah, we can definitely go in on Jeremy.
I don't really like the way he's holding his camera or his shorts.
Jean shorts. It makes me very uncomfortable.
I'm looking at you and I just don't
Jean
like
shorts
you.
make me more than comfortable.
Oh.
Jeremy?
Somebody should have wore their ShamWell panties.
Jera all over me.
I like how that turned. All right, so it's important to keep in contact with fans, but people can be pretty weird sometimes. Has there ever been an occasion where someone off stage has said something really inappropriate to you that they thought was beneficial or helpful in some way? Or maybe it was the worst thing ever and they meant it to be?
I had a boy that was with his parents at Go Bananas that he saw me on stage, and he wanted my autograph, which is ridiculous. So his dad brought him up like he was 8 years old, and he says, "This is Kevin. Kevin really liked your set, not the part about the penises." And and then like proceeded to talk to me about ways that I could clean it up so that I could go into high schools and talk to boys like Kevin, who had a giant boner the entire time, and was trying to hide it behind his dad's like hip. And then I asked him if I could sign it, and then I didn't, and they walked away.
Boner?
Yeah,
To sign an 8-year-old's boner?
he was like he was 8. He had to be like 16.
How old? That's still illegal.
Well, if he was like Go Bananas, he had to be 18, right? Unless
He looked young. He looked like 16, 17, but maybe he was 18. I don't. If he was 18, look me up,
it
boner
was
kid.
Gustav.
Aw, I love that guy.
He's 16, so.
Oh yeah, Gustav is good. I one time had this older man touch me on the lower back and said that he had a great time watching me tonight at Go Bananas, and I hadn't actually performed that night. So I was kind of I was just kind of in the front row or something. So I was like,
That's awesome.
Good.
I just loops back around to Facebook. Fan. I used to accept any request I got. I got one from a person down in Kentucky that would send me messages every now and then. I would respond. Well, one day I got the message, "Hey, if your crazy transsexual fan that wants your body ever makes it into your routine, please change my name." And that's when I found out a crazy transsexual wanted my body. And I responded, "Okay, that's cool." They said, "So what do you think?" I said, "I do not know of anything I've ever said that would make you think I'm down. Good luck to you, but I am not a willing participant in this conversation any further."
Was it a woman that had decided she was a man, or a man
A
decided
man
she was a
decided
woman?
she was a woman. I wasn't sure. I just thought it was a really ugly chick.
Yeah.
And then I found out, oh, it's a man. That kind of makes sense. I mean, again, more power to it. Just, I'm uncomfortable if ugly enough women hit on me. So if a man hits on me, I'm definitely as uncomfortable, you know?
It's understandable. Sexual stimulus is a real thing. What's something that's you guys find oddly arousing? Like maybe something that shouldn't turn you on, but it does.
Kevin Jones.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was actually the transsexual from Kentucky.
There it is.
This is the reveal. So
Or kill him.
Swordfish. Nope, that's not what it's called. What is it called?
Catfish.
Catfish.
yes,
Still thinking about Hallie's boobs.
So I like beards. Beards are attractive.
Yeah.
I feel like there's nothing I could decide. I can't hit anyone with my dick. It's probably why I never get promoted or ever do anything.
Yeah.
It's why I drive a shitty car. I got no dick. It's the worst. No, I really do like beards though.
What do you like about him?
But not like it's a nice beard, but it's not enough. Like I like beards that mean it. Beards that can like build me a house and then set it on fire and do me on the lawn in front of it and then build me another house. Like
Like mine? Or does it got to be a little bigger?
I mean, we'll talk later. Yeah.
can you build houses or set fires?
I can set up underpinning on a trailer.
Done and done.
Yeah.
Do you guys maintenance? Do you guys prefer shaved or maintenance pubic areas? Now that Wes
did-
mentioned it,
I did this morning. Not a joke. Not that any of this has been a joke, but this morning.
I'm on the underwear show, so I froed it out. I mean, yeah. I waxed my back,
picked?
but the front is it's party all day.
Looks like it's escaping. Like, ah!
So it's like
I'd-
vines growing up a wall.
It's like Venus and Serena down there. Like I got them like braided with like beads and stuff in it.
When you have sex, they go, ugh!
I got a hell of a like four-throw. I don't know anything about tennis.
What is wrong with it? Maybe an overhand?
I don't know. Four-throw. I feel like that was a thing that
You don't
they
throw
did
any.
in tennis. They
Maybe
don't throw in
John
tennis, do
McEnroe
they?
did. He's upset. He throws it fourth.
I think I mentioned at the beginning of this that I don't watch any sports at
I
all.
thought you meant like you just didn't watch like the
No,
finals or something. You just. you're
I
like,
don't know anything about. My parents just made me read I don't know.
I actually came out as a metrosexual to my parents last week. And so, yeah, since then I've been shaving stylistically. So, there's kind of hair that grows around the nipple.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the sunshine. Definitely leave that. But, like the stray hair I get rid of, and I leave like a little treat for no one. Really regret saying treat.
That'd be funny
just
is
bleep
if you
that out.
used the hair to like maybe you had a Jolly Rancher and it was wrapped in there. That'd be cool. There's a treat
I'd
for
be
you.
appreciative of like.
Wes, you don't like that?
Put a mint.
No, Jolly Ranchers are disgusting.
What?
Make it
Watermelon?
something better. Make it something.
You better write a
Here's
Facebook post.
stereo.
And be like,
Starburst.
I hate
Hey, I'll
comedians
do
that
the
don't like
red
Jolly Ranchers.
Starburst.
Comedians that don't like Jolly Ranchers can get out of Cincinnati.
I actually went to my sister's wedding a few months ago, and I had to give a wedding speech, and I was like, this will be easy. I'm a guy. I'm not going to get emotional, and I'm also a comedian, so I thought it would be pretty smooth. And I get up there, and I start talking about how much they mean to me together, and I just start crying in front of like 200 people. And I've never actually cried in front of anybody before until that moment. I don't really have a point to this, so how many seconds we at? Let's do 30 seconds. That'd be my record. Let's do that.
And that was 42 seconds with Frankie. And here is 1 minute with Autumn.
So what's going on in my life right now? I just accidentally became the coach of Cincinnati State's first pool team. It happened completely by mistake. I shoot a lot of pool in my free time, and we have free pool tables at school. And I just kept showing up, and it's a lot of people that hang out around the pool tables are like 19-year-old kids that go to Cincinnati State, and their form is horrible. And so I just started teaching some of them how to do it. And I showed up one day, and everyone was standing there lined up, and they called me coach. Like some kind of awesome BET movie. And and so we formed a team, and no joke, the team is made of Big G, Lil Easy, Star Baby, and Jeff. And me. We didn't qualify to compete this year, but we're trying for next year.
And that has been 1 minute with Autumn. This
Ready?
is 1 minute with Wes.
He's got props.
I brought presents for everybody. I brought a rose for you.
Oh.
It's made of marshmallow. It's from the Dollar Tree, so it's probably disgusting. There's an elephant. There's some jelly beans.
I didn't get the
Some
joke.
more jelly beans. And a chocolate cross for Jeremy.
Oh.
So, my name is Wes. Jeremy put my Twitter handle like right here, maybe my Facebook right here, and you put whatever you want right there. No, it's separate stuff. It's brilliant. I mean, just amazing stuff. Hey, I want to say hi to my kids. I'm going to fast forward to this part. Hi, Eliza. Hi, Logan. Eliza wanted to watch it. I don't really have anything to say. I never used to like going to weddings. I like going to weddings now because I can act like an asshole and get away with it. And I hope Daniel Bryan wins the title at WrestleMania. Yes. And if anybody wants to watch it, come over to my house.
And that has been 1 minute with Wes. Woo woo! And this is 1 minute with Kevin.
Thank you for the candy. I'm going to eat it on my ride home. A long 1.5-hour drive. That will help hold me over. I don't want to be your Facebook friend unless you're a chick with cleavage in your picture. Outside of that, I prefer people just look me up on Twitter. I'm kind of a private person. I don't share a lot of personal stuff about me on the internet. I'm a subscriber to the Ancient Astronauts theory. Yes, I believe in aliens. I believe they genetically modified monkeys, and that's where we came from. You can laugh, but I believe it. It don't make it right, but that's what I believe. I don't think Jay-Z's in the Illuminati, but I believe there is an Illuminati. I believe they genetically modified food to make me overweight, so I can't be the hero that the universe needs to save the day. But I'll end up getting on some Jenny Craig or some bullshit, and we'll make it happen, man. Fuck the New World Order. K-Dog out.
And that has been 1 minute with Kevin. Woo woo! And that has been for Comedians with Spark Tabor. Make sure that you do things double-ended. Good night.
I don't know how I feel about this being on a video that's there forever, but sometimes I room with dudes